this evening. Yeah.
We're live streaming this. This is something new, so bear with us.
Yes. Welcome. Thank you for coming out this evening. My name's Nick Will. I'm the project manager with Lockmuller Group, and we are here. We're the consulting firm for Warwick County. This is a Warwick County project in coordination with NDOT, and the Federal Highway is providing funds for this project as well. NDOT is the oversight agent for the project. And this project is being ran very similar to the previous phases of Oak Grove. This is phase 4. The previous 3 phases were west, from the Vanderburgh County line to the elementary school. And this is the continuing phase for the project that begins at State Road 261 and it ends at Anderson Road. That's shown on these boards here, and will be explained this evening. We've got several representatives here from Lockmuller Group to help answer questions, as well as from the county. And we just appreciate you guys coming out this evening, and I'll hand it over to Nicole.
Thanks, Nick. I'm Nicole Minton. I'm with Lockmuller Group, and I was chatting with someone at work today and told them we had this meeting tonight, and they said, oh, finally, their turn. So obviously there's been construction along Oak Grove Road, and we're moving on to phase 4 here. And we're very excited to show you what we have planned. But this really is an important milestone and opportunity for us to take a look at your properties with you and better explain to you what's being proposed, but also better understand, your thoughts and about your personal property, and having those comments logged on your comment form is really, really helpful. Anything you put on there, right there, Beck, is there a box there that if you fill out your comment form, I want to drop it in there tonight on your way out. That is going to become part of our data and analysis that goes into the decision making, and we help use that to help influence those decisions and make better decisions based on what we learn from you tonight. So we have a short presentation. I think it's about 8 minutes long. As soon as we get done with that, we'll be going right back to our spot. So if you didn't have a chance to talk with someone about your property in particular, you want to look at the plans more close up, you're certainly welcome to do that. This will be available on the county's YouTube page. So if you have friends and neighbors that weren't able to make it tonight, they're more than welcome to look for it there. In your handout, there is my contact information. So should someone have not been able to attend and they want to contact me with their comments on the project, they're welcome to email them to me. And if you would like to take extra handouts for someone or comment forms that couldn't make it, please do so. So thank you for coming. We really do appreciate the time that you're taking to come and help us better understand where you live and what's important to you. So thank you.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us for the Oak Grove Road Improvements Public Information Meeting. Tonight, we'll share details about the proposed improvements along Oak Grove Road from State Road 261 to Anderson Road in Warwick County. During this presentation, we will review the purpose and need for this project. We'll outline the proposed improvements, discuss plans for maintenance and traffic, share the project schedule and environmental process, give an overview of how property is purchased, and explain how you can provide your comments. After this presentation, we invite you to visit with the project team during the open house session. The purpose of this project is to improve safety and mobility for all users. Currently, Oak Grove Road lacks safe walking and biking options, has poor drainage during heavy rain events, and has safety concerns due to limited sight distance and narrow or no shoulders. This project aims to bring Oak Grove Road up to current design standards and reduce roadway flooding during heavy rain events. The project also addresses the need for improved pedestrian and bicycle facilities. There are currently no dedicated sidewalks or bike lanes along this corridor. Residents, students, and community members will benefit from a safer, more accessible roadway. Here we have the project map. The Oak Grove Road corridor includes improvements from State Road 261 to Anderson Road. Involving the public in transportation plans is always a priority. but especially so given the number of surrounding neighborhoods and schools. The project will cost approximately $8 million to construct and is planned to be completed in 2030. The project will begin at the east approach of State Road 261 with sidewalk construction tying into the existing sidewalk on the south side of the intersection. The project will end at what will be a roundabout at Anderson Road. The Anderson Road roundabout is a local project that is anticipated to be constructed prior to Oak Grove Road Phase 4. The proposed improvements include constructing 6-foot wide ADA-compliant sidewalks with curb ramps on the south side of Oak Grove Road, as well as pedestrian crossings near Waldo Way, Castle North Middle School, and Oak Grove subdivision. Bike lanes will also be added to accommodate cyclists safely on both east and westbound Oak Grove Road. Additional roadway modifications are planned, including the addition of shoulders to allow space for emergency vehicles, a safe space for bike lanes, and to support the roadway pavement structure. The addition of left turn lanes at Waldo Way, Castle North Middle School, Oak Trail Drive, and Briarcliff Drive will separate left turn movements from the through traffic and improve traffic operations and safety. By filling in low areas and cutting down hills that currently impede sight distance, the project will create safer driving conditions. To address drainage concerns, new storm sewers, roadside ditch reconstruction, and replacement of undersized culverts are included in the project. These upgrades will help reduce roadway flooding and improve stormwater management. Here is an example of the typical cross-section for the improved Oak Grove Road corridor. It shows the proposed lane widths, shoulders, sidewalk, and bike lanes. These designs are intended to accommodate all users safely while meeting modern roadway design standards. The improvements shown here tonight are similar to the previous phase of construction of Oak Grove, from Bell Road to State Road 261 near Castle Elementary School. A maintenance of traffic plan will be implemented during construction to minimize disruptions and keep vehicles moving safely through the work zone. Traffic will remain open in both directions with rotating lane closures as needed. Access to homes, businesses, and schools will be maintained throughout construction, though some temporary delays may occur. We will provide advance notice of any major changes so residents and travelers can plan ahead. The official sign detour will be State Road 261, Van Road, and Anderson Road. However, there are other local roadways that can be used. Preliminary phases of construction within the closure will help maintain traffic for residents. Phase 1, State Road 261 to east of Castle North Middle School, is anticipated to be constructed during the summer to minimize disruptions to school. Phase 2, east of Castle North Middle School to Oak Trail Drive. This will be constructed one half at a time to maintain traffic in and out of the subdivision. Phase 3, east of Oak Trail Drive to east of Blue Lake subdivision. During this phase, subdivision access to Oak Grove Road will be closed and traffic will use the Blue Lake access onto Anderson Road. Phase 4, east of Blue Lake to end of project. This phase will be constructed one half at a time for Paradise Circle to maintain traffic in and out of the subdivision. The project schedule includes ongoing environmental studies and design development, which are expected to be completed later this year. Following environmental approval, right-of-way acquisition, and utility coordination will take place, leading up to construction. The environmental process is an important part of project development. It ensures potential impacts to natural, cultural, and social resources are evaluated and addressed. This includes reviewing drainage, wetlands, historical features, and community impacts. After identifying the purpose and need of the project, our team got to work documenting the existing environment. All of their data is compiled in a document to be reviewed and approved by the Indiana Department of Transportation. Some right-of-way acquisition may be necessary to construct these improvements. Property owners who may be affected will be contacted by the project team. Our goal is to minimize impacts and work closely with property owners throughout the process. We are reviewing property records along Oak Grove Road to see which parcels may be affected by the project. Property owners will be notified in advance of survey crews arriving to stake the proposed right-of-way. Licensed appraisers will determine fair market value for any property needed, and owners will have a chance to share information during inspection. A review appraiser will confirm the final value, and approved offers will be made directly to property owners. Right-of-way acquisition generally takes about 1 year, and a representative is available after this presentation to answer questions. We'd like your feedback on this project. Comments can be submitted in several ways. You can fill out a comment form tonight and leave it in a Dropbox. Or take a form home and mail or email it to me, Nicole Minton, by August 21st. Or leave a voice recorded message. Your input is valuable and will be considered as the project moves forward. Here are some ways to reach me. This information is also available in your handout. I'm happy to help answer questions, receive comments, or provide additional project information. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the Oak Grove Road improvements. Please visit display boards and speak with the project team to ask questions and share your input.
All right, if there was anything in there that needs clarification, come find one of us. We're happy to help with that. I saw some phones come out to take pictures of the phasing slide. I have a picture of it too, so if you want me to send that to you or we can write it on your handout, we can do that as well. So I know that was popular information. So yeah, we're going to head back to our spots and happy to take your questions there. Thank you.
And just so you know, that's preliminary phasing,
Right.
of the construction. Ultimately, the contractor can have the ability to kind of change that with the county's concurrence, but that gives you an idea that it's not going to all be under construction at one time. They'll do it in phases as it's
Blocks.
Help
Yeah.
minimize the disruption. So,
All right. Thank you all.
thank you.